the nth degree. I thought people were going to have a problem with Jimmy's Mazda, but Jesus Christ. We are Thunder Salooning today at Donington Park. Josh has arrived in a timely manner with a few last minute jobs to do to get to scrutineering. You'll recognise the car because actually the last video I did, which was a long time ago, has only just come out, so don't need to introduce the car too much. There have been some major developments over winter to get this car ready for Thunder Saloons. We did talk about the specifics of what could be done in the previous video. Josh has then gone and done all of it, so we're now slick tyres. We've got some new aero, which we'll show a bit more about later. We've got a few little bits of tidying up to do, and then we're off to get scrutineered. Alongside Josh today, we've got Scottish Kevin, who's here in a E92 M3. He's put his wets on. I think he might be a soft lad. What you got your wets on for, Kev?
I came from Scotland, that's why.
Not in Scotland now, pal. It's going to be dry for quali. So this is the first time out for this car. We're confident it's going to be good because John McLaren, Gearbox John, has sorted the car out.
Hopes and dreams.
It's a very nice machine.
Where's got change?
Jesus Christ, watch out for that. That's wheels torqued, ready to rip. I think this is the moment where they say, let the dog see the rabbit, and the dog has indeed seen the rabbit.
And here comes Josh Lawton in his ex-Time Attack car.
So the big development over winter in this car is this ridiculous flat floor. But essentially we've got huge tunnels being fed from the back of the front splitter out into the centre of the car.
That's mad, isn't it? It's absolutely... That is absolutely wild. That's done to make that legal, just to get. But that's legal. Talk about taking it to the nth degree. I thought people were going to have a problem with Jimmy's Mazda, but Jesus Christ.
So Jimmy's Mazda is another car that's got some outrageous aero. Maybe not quite as outrageous as Josh's, but we'll see. We'll go and have a look at that shortly. So that is both cars past scrutineering. So we'll be qualifying in about 1 hour's time. There'll be a few bits of titivation to do between now and then. Because of the drying track situation and this being the first time on slicks, we've decided that AO52s are the right way to go for qualifying and probably for the first race, so Josh can get his eye in on the new setup and avoid any mishaps on any of the wet stuff. So we've got to be in assembly area in about 10 minutes. We're just changing on to AO52s. You feeling ready, mate?
I'm ready.
Do you know what you've got to do?
As fast as I can.
Drive fast. We are in the assembly area. We've made it with moments to spare. We've got this fella here. Don't know if anybody knows him. Hello, mate. How are you? Long time no see.
Yeah, it's finally here.
The car looks great.
Hopefully it goes great.
Do you know what you've got to do now?
What's that?
Drive fast.
Yeah, yeah.
See you later. Alright, Scottish Kev is lined up and good to go.
Yeah, you know, mate, you're in front of me, Mark.
AJ is lined up. He's not in the car, I don't know where he is. And Nick is here and ready.
Hello, JB.
We've just made it. How long have you been here?
I just made it. My car has been here now for 45 minutes.
Really? You, as ever, Team HCR a little bit behind the pace in terms of getting prepared, but we're here now and that's what matters. What are you going to do, Nick?
Drive fast.
Oh, he knows it. He's got it.
I don't know what display I'm on. I kind of got used to the other one now, the simple one. But I need to reference that time, that's handy.
Yeah.
I know it's just running constantly.
Yeah, but you can make an over it. Right, drive fast.
Well done.
Josh is in P2.
Easy. Like, I could have 36 on that lap.
Qualified in third.
Yeah, not bad. I think first time the car's run properly.
You tested it yesterday though, right?
Not really. I don't think anyone got a clean lap there, so I'm not quite sure the actual paces of anyone, but we've got a few problems. Like our brake pedals going very long straight away, so we've got a lap in there.
Yeah, it was a fast lap as well. You're like on pace for the lap record for this series.
Yeah, nice.
So
then Josh is quicker, so
yeah, good. The car looks great. Are you pleased with it?
yeah, really pleased with it. I mean, it's the aero's doing its job. We're sort of wheeling down the crane and so we can sort out a little bit. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing to drive. It's a little bit claustrophobic in there. It smells a lot of everything. You think, oh, what's that smell? I'm not going to think about that.
Yeah, it's not quite a BMW M4, Jimmy.
No.
Yeah, so compared with Josh's car, we've got lots of similarities. We've got a big carbon fibre diffuser, big carbon fibre under tray, big splitter as well. This wing's slightly more exotic than Josh's. But yeah, very similar concept. 90s Japan plus aero equals fast.
Exactly, well, kind of fast. We'll work it out.
Alright, so qualifying is finished. Scottish Kev's done really well. It's his first time qualifying and he is 11th in class, which is bloody good for your first time out. How do you feel, Scottish Kev?
Okay, I'm just changing pads. Cheers, Kev.
Get used to it, mate. This is going to happen all day and for the rest of the year. Scottish Kev not quite used to being on the vlog, but we'll get there with him. Josh's car, as ever, pulling a crowd. So Josh's car was very fast. He had a little off, which you will have seen by now. So we're going to have to lift the car up and check the alignment. Don't know if I mentioned already, but Josh's P2, he was on pole until the very end. Someone just stole pole position from him by a decent margin, but there we are. That's what happens.
Still have a lot of love for it sometimes.
Yeah.
Josh, debrief. How did you feel it went?
So, yeah, good.
Yeah.
Second, can't complain.
Can't complain about a second. Nah, it was good, and it was good to watch as well. A few little changes, and then race 1 this afternoon. Good day out so far. All worth it. How did you get on, Nick?
Gear linkage fell off again.
Oh, really?
Didn't even get. Well,
You
got
did
one
4
lap.
laps.
There was half a flying lap.
Right, okay.
That was it.
So you've got more pace available, that's the main thing.
Lots more.
It's repaired though.
Yeah, it's all fixed. It's all fine. Lots more pace. That wasn't even close.
Good. Alright, great. So
Hey-ho.
where are you going to be on the grid?
10th.
Nick qualified in 10th. Nick would have been hoping for pole.
Top 5 I'd have been happy with against this.
We've now got a really nice break before the next race, which is actually at 5 PM. So we're going to go get some scran. We'll have a walk around the paddock and see what's here on the way, and get the car sorted after lunch. It might be completely too windy to hear anything I'm saying, but British Endurance Championship is on, so we've got like Ferraris and AMGs and Porsches and Lamborghinis and an Audi R8 GT3 that's doing 129s around Donington GP, which is pretty impressive. I wonder if the old zoom will work on here so you can see them going down Crane. Is there? I'll try it later and I'll let you know. We're coming up to race 1 now. It's getting on in the afternoon. We're over at the Team Prawn racing paddock. The car looks like it's all ready and waiting to go. Everything's running, so the earlier gear linkage issue is now solved. AJ, on the other hand, is still crawling around underneath his Ford Focus. The car's got a new gearbox in it since this morning, so hopefully not going to have a whiny gear 4 anymore. What's going on under there?
Hi,
Is this a prime opportunity for an interview?
welcome to Team Prawn Racing.
What are you doing under there?
I am looking at the back of everything that I shouldn't be looking into 45 minutes away from my race,
Why are you doing that?
because things are moving that shouldn't be moving.
Didn't you tighten them up?
No, apparently not.
Oh no!
I'm about to watch, hear and learn.
AJ's doing the tightening at the prime moment. Oh, it's tight now, boy. Alright, AJ, good luck in the race. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
It's been quite an extensive adjustment and alignment for Josh's car. We didn't see any of it because we were off doing other things, but the car's raised up slightly now. The car has got slightly amended alignment, bled the coolant because we had some slightly higher than anticipated temperatures, and ready to go. The weather is looking like it's going to rain again, so we're sticking with AO52s for the race as well. Hopefully that goes in our favour. Now obviously video is the wrong format to display wind because you can't see wind, but it's fucking windy like, and the rain is coming in. We're definitely going to have at least a wet start to the race, so AO52s were on the money. We've got some sunshine, we've got a nice big old rainbow. People are coming in on slicks going back for wets. This is the pole sitter and they're on AO52, same as Josh. So Josh's advantage is dead. It's going to be a fair and square race. Here comes AJ. And here comes Prawn. Prawn's on the wets. that's the race over with. It was a really great start. As you'll have seen, Josh took the lead in turn 1 and then unfortunately had a bit of trouble getting the power down, lost a couple of positions. Hey, just look at this sky. Hey, that's something special, isn't it? I just noticed that. I was looking at the camera, but then that's nice. What was I saying? Struggling to get the power down, lost some positions, then there was a safety car, bunched them back up, and seemed like there was a bit of an issue after that. Just walking to Park Ferme now to find out what happened. On the way, we'll see if AJ's in his garage pit area, because he didn't even make it out onto the circuit, which is a real killer. They've spent this afternoon changing a gearbox, so I presume it's a gearbox issue. We're at the AJ Howe paddock. He had a issue with the turbo oil drain line removing itself, and then all of the oil removing itself from the engine. Luckily, oh, a big oil patch here, Josh, don't drive into that. Luckily, AJ noticed it before it rattled the engine to pieces or set on fire.
So it ran, started it here, went to assembly, it ran for about 5 minutes and then did half a lap to get to the start line straight. So it ran for about 6 minutes on limited oil. So hopefully I've not hurt the engine, but we'll soon find out. I'm going to put some more engine oil in. We'll get it fixed. I'll be at race 2 tomorrow and I'll drive fast there.
Yeah, drive fast in race 2, mate. Hard luck, but we'll see him out tomorrow. Scottish Kev has made it clear he does not like being on the camera, so I won't talk to him, but he had a great race, made up loads of places. 19th to 11th his PA just told me, so that's a really, really good go. Really good go. Perfect first outing, I think. Give him the bug if he didn't already have it. Well done, Scottish Kev.
Good man.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you happier than you were this morning?
It's in one piece, so I'm happy with that. We live to fight another day.
How did you get on?
Yeah, all right. Came through at 7.
Yeah.
It's difficult. There's a lot of cars out there worth more than my house, and they're the sort of cars that you don't want to get it wrong on the brakes and give a little tap to, so you do give them a wider berth. We had a bit more pace, but yeah, really good. Came through at 7, happy enough with that. We live to fight another day. Go again tomorrow.
Good.
Right.
Good. Well, that is the end of day 1 of Thunder Saloons at Donington Park GP. We're back tomorrow. We've got 1 race tomorrow, so we'll see you in the morning. Saturday morning, after Friday's racing yesterday, it's a different day at Donington Park today. Blue sky. The wind has dropped massively, so there's going to be no gazebos blowing away today. Josh has beat us here. He is currently getting his slicks ready to put on, so it's going to be Josh's debut on slicks, which we're looking forward to. We left AJ last night, but 10 seconds ago for you, on the sad note that his car lost all of its oil from the turbo oil drain. They are hard at work this morning. Looks like they have got some oil, and AJ's in once again the perfect position for an interview. How's it going this morning, mate?
Good, yeah. We had a relaxing evening last night. Just didn't do anything to the car, basically.
Yeah, well, you're not short of time today, are you? The race isn't until 3 and it's currently 11:05.
Yeah, it was time. So what we're going to do is just fix this pipe, clean everything because it's a mess. And then, yeah, that's it then.
So actually fixing it's quite easy.
Oh, yeah. We're just
Just what?
retwisting the pipe to make sure it sits nice and then,
Yeah. Perfect. So we'll see you out in race 2.
Yes, Joe. Take care of yourself.
Good luck.
See you later.
We're with Jimmy, who unfortunately had a sadder end to the weekend than what he would have wanted.
Yeah. Bit sad, we have a failure in the engine hill, so might have been something to do with one of the rocker arms. We're still sort of figuring it out, but
The car's in the trailer. I probably haven't covered this in the video because I didn't want to come and talk to you yesterday. You were a little bit sullen, but the car failed in lap 3 of race 1.
lap 2.
Lap 2 of race 1.
So I had a really fun lap and a half. Best time of my life. After that, not as fun. But it was shaping up to have a good fight with Josh actually. We were really quite close.
Yeah, by now you will have seen the onboards of the MX-5 absolutely bearing down on Josh's Civic. It was going to be a great race. Fingers crossed next time we get some better racing with Jimmy. We'll be seeing Jimmy. Are you doing the full calendar this year?
Yeah, definitely.
So Jimmy's going to be at every race this year, same as what we are, so we'll see him next time, and hopefully it's some proper race of the 90s aero machines. Thanks Jimmy, we'll see you next time.
No worries, man.
The build up to race 2 is officially underway. Scottish Kev has got his race suit on. We won't try and talk to him, he doesn't like it. Josh is just putting the bonnet on. Obviously he's not quite as prepared as Scottish Kev because that's just the way it goes. On slicks for the first time, Josh, how are you feeling about it?
Good, now I've driven the car once.
It was a wet race yesterday, which we've not really spoken to you about the wet race yet, but can't be much slippier than a wet race, can it?
No. It was my first wet race, so I was doing well to stay with a guy.
So Kevin Clark was the guy who did take pole from him the last lap of quali. He went out on Aero 52s as well, covered that in assembly area. So there was a lot of wets, not many slicks on there.
I was having a decent battle, and then I was maybe bottlenecking the guys behind. We were very similar, and it span up really bad out of Redgate, but like to the point where it seemed like the clutch slips, and we had a bit of clutch slip in quali.
Yeah.
So I put 2 and 2 together and was like, let's lift off, just ease back into it and see what it does. And it's fine, but in that time, 2 of the Branson and James Card and the E46s come past me. So got going again. I was catching him slightly, just getting going, and got held up by a back marker, fell in Craners, and then just after that sort of safety car come. After the safety car I lost VTEC. I've got a bit of a VSS issue. I'm kind of band-aiding. One reason or another the band-aid stopped working, and I didn't have VTEC again, so I had to just sort of cruise, and we got saved by the flag really. Grid positions went to the, well, there was a bit of a hoo-ha with the checkered flag.
Well, I think they've just admitted it was their fault for getting the flag out late.
We didn't get the checkered, so we thought we had a 1-lap dash, so I was gutted because my car had an issue, and it turns out it was just a checkered flag.
Yeah.
And safety car probably should have just had its light still onto the checkered.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen on the video, the visibility at the end of that race was ridiculous. You couldn't see anything. So the light boards you couldn't see, the checkered flag you could barely see, and from the stream footage you can see the checkered flag was out really, really late as well. Anyway, race 1 was a damp squib to say the least. Race 2 is going to be full rip on slicks, nice sunny weather. So we'll see you on the grid. Well, we won't. We'll see you in assembly area. We always do, but we'll see you on the grid. Scottish Kevin is in his race suit. We're a few minutes before we go to assembly. We've actually just noticed that the angle of attack on his wing is crazy. Don't know if you can see it on camera, but really that wing needs to be a little bit more like this. So we're going to change the angle of attack last minute. Hopefully give Scottish Kevin a little bit of downforce at the back and a little bit less drag, so it'll be faster on the straights and better through Craners. That's the plan, isn't it, Scottish Kev?
How many did you put it back, Ty?
We just eyeballed it, mate.
It's definitely a lot better.
Definitely a lot better, isn't it?
The roof is a massive angle.
Yeah.
You could get away with it even slightly lower.
Alright, that's the angle of attack sorted. It's a very different sight to what we saw in assembly area yesterday. The sun is out, every single car is on slicks, including our Josh. Josh is on slicks. E46 M3s were the car to beat yesterday. Superior chassis checking in. These are some big boy slicks on this motor here, and that is a big motor as well. It's really nicely turned out this year, that car. Nick's car looks good as well. A little bit of detail on Nick's. It's got all carbon fibre front end, wings, splitter, all very, very pretty. Speaking of very, very pretty,
Carbon fibre.
very good. How you feeling, Nick? You ready?
Yeah, I'm alright. The weather's a bit better today.
It's glorious, isn't it?
Ready for it. We're going to hunt me some Honda Civics.
You've got a little bit of work to do before you can get to the Hondas, mate.
There's a little way to go, isn't there?
Yeah, this is a big unit to get past.
It's a big unit.
And the car is a big unit too.
Can't do it, I gotta get you.
Drive fast, Nick. Yeah, big units, V8 supercars. These make good noises. Now, where is Alex Howe? Alex Howe is not here. Nick has just informed me that unfortunately AJ has retired. The engine that dropped off. It's a very different sight to what we saw in assembly area yesterday. The sun is out, every single car is on slicks, including our Josh. Josh is on slicks. E46 M3s were the car to beat yesterday. Superior chassis checking in. These are some big boy slicks on this motor here, and that is a big motor as well. It's really nicely turned out this year, that car. Nick's car looks good as well. A little bit of detail on Nick's. It's got all carbon fibre front end, wings, splitter, all very, very pretty. Speaking of very, very pretty,
Carbon fibre.
very good. How you feeling, Nick? You ready?
Yeah, I'm alright. The weather's a bit better today.
It's glorious, isn't it?
Ready for it. We're going to hunt me some Honda Civics.
You've got a little bit of work to do before you can get to the Hondas, mate.
There's a little way to go, isn't there? We've got
Yeah, this is a big unit to get past.
It's a big unit.
And the car is a big unit too.
Can't do it, I gotta get you.
Drive fast, Nick. Yeah, big units, V8 supercars. These make good noises. Now, where is Alex Howe? Alex Howe is not here. This oil yesterday did not survive. It was rattling its tits off when he started up, to quote Nick. So that's a shame. So we've got 2 retirements of the people we were hoping to follow. We've got no Jimmy. It's a very different sight to what we saw in assembly area yesterday. The sun is out. Every single car is on slicks, including our Josh. Josh is on slicks. E46 M3s were the car to beat yesterday. Superior chassis checking in. These are some big boy slicks on this motor here, and that is a big motor as well. It's really nicely turned out this year, that car. Nick's car looks good as well. A little bit of detail on Nick's. It's got all carbon fibre front end, wings, splitter, all very, very pretty. Speaking of very, very pretty,
carbon fibre.
very good. How you feeling, Nick? You ready?
Yeah, I'm alright. The weather's a bit better today.
It's glorious, isn't it?
Ready for it. We're going to hunt me some Honda Civics.
You've got a little bit of work to do before you can get to the Hondas, mate.
There's a little way to go, isn't there? We've got
Yeah, this is a big unit to get past.
It's a big unit.
And the car is a big unit too.
Can't do it, I gotta get you.
Drive fast, Nick. Yeah, big units, V8 supercars. These make good noises. Now, where is Alex Howe? Alex Howe is not here. Oh, AJ, so it's just Josh and Nick. There. All right, see you on the grid. to end. Josh has dropped back quite significantly. He had a bit of an off on turn 1. We'll find out why, but it looks like Nick found some pace. He's been running in second for all the race. Really disappointing for Josh. I hope it's nothing serious. Speaking of nothing serious, that's AJ going home with a dead engine that needs a rebuild or replacement. We'll see what Josh has got to say when he comes in. Yeah, did something happen to the floor? I've had loads of messages saying the floor's flapping about.
Something's flapping loads, it's vibrating the floor. I thought it was a splitter, to be honest.
Yeah, apparently the left side of your floor is flapping quite badly.
Yeah, it's ripped the splitter off.
It's ripped the splitter off. Was it slicks? What was your thoughts? You went fast, like.
They feel shit. The actual feel of them is absolutely awful.
You did a fast lap,
like
though.
having a like a toy car with plastic tyres.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
Oh really?
Like you feel like they're getting somewhere when the aero's where you can get to slow speed stuff and it just sends you around.
Oh really? Yeah, you had a couple of big slides like.
And then it didn't help. It turns out everyone's just dropping oil everywhere.
Yeah, that's not good.
And there's no slippy flag. They put a slippy flag at the end of Craners at the end of the race.
Yeah, they should have had one turn 1, I think.
Yeah, because I was real confused because I'm blaming the slick.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, he's off. And so maybe
there's something fishy here, yeah.
But because the wheels are so wide, I need some steering angle restrictors. Because when I'm full lock, it's binding up on the car. So I'm like, that split second that's bound up, I'm thinking I'm straightening up and it just starts that way.
Yeah, like opposite effect. Yeah.
But I was worried it was all going to set on fire with all the freshly cut grass.
Yeah, well, me and your dad ran from over there to about halfway here, and then we both had to stop.
I was like, it's a championship, it stopped smoking.
Yeah.
I just cool the car down, try all the position. Where was I? Like 11th? 11th?
Something like that, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not 10th. Official position watcher. Got 10th. And fastest lap, which is good.
Even faster.
Yeah, but you got the lap record.
Just getting into it.
That's what I was saying. You went fast, so the slicks must have been summit.
Yeah, I could have done that on AF52s in the race. So.
Yeah. Nicely done, Nick.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for being on the video. We'll see you next time, mate.
Thanks, Joe.
You had a good race.
I've been called to the Clark, so...
That's the end of a mixed bag weekend at Donington Park. We had a lot of fun with Scottish Kev. We had some fun with Hosh. Team Prawn and AJ, we didn't see too much of them. They were very busy over their side of the paddock with various issues, but great result for Nick at the end of the weekend. Terrible result for AJ at the end of the weekend. We'll see you all in the next one, and look forward to doing some more videos this year than what we did previously. Not sure what's next, but I'll see you there.